you know how like everybody's like, she's this and she's that and she's just she's, okay?
She's?
Yeah, like one word. Not like SHEEZ, but like she's, like she is. So it's like a she's.
That sound like, can I stop you?
Yeah.
It sounds a little like cheese. It just sounds like cheese.
Cheese.
I'm already.
Nashville, known worldwide as a serious music city. We say, would it kill you to laugh a little?
Coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee, it's live from Little Hollywood.
You're operating on a whole other level.
Yeah, and she's obviously smart.
Yeah.
But let's forget about smart people. We're going to talk about the musicians that have performed on our show.
Oh, they're all perfectly smart.
No, they are. They are.
Some of our favorites.
I know. Who are we going to... Let's go down the list of who we're about to see. First...
Mason Cavanis is really interesting. It's one of the great things about having Sally J produce the show. She brings in folks that we might not think of. He won the American Songwriter Contest and played a beautiful song.
There's a long line of cars rolling down Main Street in barely a town down in New Mexico. The hazard lights flashing, making a scene, a sober parade through the dust and the weeds. The radios are down, the reverence is cutting through the silence in ways that you can't see. No one's a stranger, all family and friends, each taking a drive down their own memories. We're born and we grow and we live and we die. But what is success when you measure life? It ain't status or money at the end of the road. It's the long line of cars bringing you home. Then it's back to the house for swapping old stories, a toast to the glories with beer and sweet tea. We're all crying and laughing over brisket and beans, food for the soul, if you know what I mean. We're born and we grow and we live and we die. But what is success when you measure life? It ain't status or money at the end of the road. It's the long line of cars bringing you home. There's a long line of cars waving goodbye, all headed back to the places they're from. They carry you with them, the old and the young. You live on in them, yeah, the story's not done. We're born and we grow and we live and we die. But what is success when you measure life? It ain't status or money at the end of the road. It's the long line of cars bringing you home. It's the long line of cars bringing you home.
Next up, we're going to see Paul McDonald.
Paul McDonald.
I think it was his 4th run through because we were having a little technical problem. Again, for real? All right. And he looked so good. He didn't care. He's like, just.
Yeah, and that's never happened to us before, but he has that beautiful smile, and he just smiled and did it again.
Clear signal, nightshade, milk thistle, high as a dog whistle most of the time. In slow motion, a scene stealer lies like a faith healer. Don't need a good reason and won't even try. I could use you right here, baby. I could use you right here close to me. Cracked yellow, a line painter, a flea market, star sailor. Don't lose your kind way. Don't lose your mind, baby. Yeah, I could use you right here, baby. I could use you right here close to me. And I could use your light here, baby. I could use your light, Rosemary. Don't lose your mind, baby. Don't lose your kind way. Don't lose your mind, Rosemary.
You play a little guitar, don't you, Scott?
I have a little guitar, yeah. It only works if you make those.
Yeah.
Heavy note bends over backwards to imagine a new dream. I'll sing a song for everyone and say a prayer for Rosemary. Yeah, I could use you right here, baby. I could use you right here close to me. And I could use your light here, baby. I could use your light, Rosemary. Yeah, I could use you right here, baby. Yeah, I could use you right here, close to me. Don't lose your mind, baby. Don't lose your kind way. Don't lose your mind, baby. Rosemary.
And speaking of Paul, Matthew Page, who made Paul's
That beautiful jacket.
beautiful jacket, also made my hat,
That beautiful hat.
and I get a lot of compliments.
That's a linen hat for summertime.
Of course, I go fishing for those compliments.
You do.
I haven't gone fishing for compliments.
So Matthew, that's Matthew Page from the band D.O.G.
Yeah.
Formerly the Blackfoot Gypsies, but they changed their name.
Oh, how I yearn for better days. I hope they're coming my way. Yeah, I'm headed home. I guess I'm better off alone. Oh, I hear the change of sound as you call my name out loud. And all the love I thought I knew just left town, so I will too. coming down, and I'm stuck in this town. My sky keeps turning gray. I'm off to find me better days. Well, the night time, it brings a voice. It's all I hear. I have no choice. Oh, won't you whisper me the way to the path to brighter days? As I walk this path of mine, it's up to me. It is my time. I'm gonna see just how this all plays. I'm on my way to brighter days. Better days, people, better days. Thank you.
Where do you keep the gold records? Your gold records. I like to have those. I've been I was in a session last week, and the guy had like the gold records right on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
So you felt like you were 2 feet from stardom.
Yeah.
Leah Blevins.
Leah Blevins, what an amazing voice. What an interesting performer she is.
Doesn't sound like anybody.
Does not sound like anybody. And she just signed with Major Bob Publishing, which is a huge deal.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, right? Get
Yeah.
a publishing deal.
They're lucky to have her. I hope they do her right.
I've got a bitterness in my bones. I can fake a smile with the best of them. I can fake a smile with the best of them. Don't fingers crossed from the bad parts of me. Don't keep a handkerchief in my back pocket. Keep a handkerchief in my back pocket. To us memories that keep me on my knees. To make my life seem much better. That keep me on my knees. To make my life seem much better. Others out both sides of their blues are talking now. Right in the fence to make others feel better. Not sharing the truth and all those red letters. Saying whatever make others feel better. Not sharing the truth and all those red letters. Saying whatever, keep another man's dollar, baby. Look who's talking now. There's a vacant part of you that stares. There's a vacant part of you that stares. Soon as I came away of time, I was seeking the flesh. Soon as I came out, only trying to climb. I was seeking the flesh, saying one thing, only trying to climb. Saying one thing, I was dragging both my feet. No decision counts, I was dragging both my feet. Yes, it depends on who's standing. Well, who's talking now of me? On both sides of their mouth. Talking now. Right in the fence to make others feel better. Not sharing the truth and all those red letters. Right in the fence to make others feel better. Not sharing the who's talking on those red letters, saying whatever, keep another man's daughter, baby. Who's talking now? Out both sides of their mouth. Talking now? Right in the fence to make others feel better. Sharing the truth and all those red letters. Right in the fence to make others feel better, baby. Sharing the truth and all those red letters. Saying whatever, keep another man's daughter, baby. Look who's talking now. Look who's talking now. Out both sides of their mouth. Talking now. Right in the fence to make both sides of
Lee
their
Taylor.
Yeah, she moves in this sort of rare air. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is,
Yeah.
but when she walks into the room, something changes.
Yeah.
And she's been the most watched performer we've had so far, which says a lot.
Right.
You're looking for trouble, I can see it in your eyes. Just like the moon teases the stars at night. You hold an everlasting flame that's wicked and wild. Coyote running loose with a goose in his smile. And you're wanting to change like that northeastern wind. But before I catch my breath, there you go again. But this is how I found you, Lord, and how I love you still. You're just as rare as the song of the whippoorwill. Won't you tell me now what I'm supposed to do? I'm just too far gone in love with you. We've shared poverty and privilege by living close to the ground. We've lit up every city and we've taken every town. But I wouldn't have ever done it had you not been by my side. And for that I'm always grateful for you keeping me alive. So whenever I worry and whenever I fret, it's not that I've forgotten and it's not that I regret. Your ways are like a twister tearing through the western plain, and I'm just learning how to ride and wrangle your rein. Won't you tell me now what I'm supposed to do? I'm just too far gone in love with you. 'Cause you're looking for trouble, I can see it in your eyes. Just like the moon teases the stars at night. You hold an everlasting flame that's wicked and wild. A coyote running loose with a goose in his smile. Oh, and you're wanting to change like that northeastern wind. But before I catch my breath, there you go again. But this is how I found you, Lord, and how I love you still. You're just as rare as the song of the whippoorwill. Won't you tell me now what I'm supposed to do? Hell, I'm just too far gone in love with you. Won't you tell me now what I'm supposed to do? I'm just too far gone in love with you.
Can we get a picture of you and me before we leave today? And like we do a tic tac.
If there's time, yeah. I bet we could do. What time is it?
Because I don't think people listen to. I heard they don't even listen to music anymore. They just want to know it's being written.
Oh, Susie Brown. Somebody you know very well.
Yeah.
One of our favorites. She's such a great songwriter. That was the May Pang episode, too. That was a great day.
You know, like she doesn't try to fit something into the...
She's mindful.
She's really mindful. And she's mindful when she writes.
Yes, she is. And she does some of the best co-writing in town. I think writing with Susie, like, people probably line up to write with her because...
They'll be, their songwritings will be like a 4-hour session, but I won't hear any music until like the 3rd hour because they just talk about life and they, yeah. Susie Brown.
I wanna buy a Winnebago, a home on wheels. See, I need a place to go to escape how I feel. I'll be able to run away and still sleep in my bed. These days I can hardly say if I could be anywhere else instead. How many tanks of gas will I burn? How many times will my wheels turn? How many miles? How many miles before my heart is free and my troubles finally tire of following me? Take my lover and my daughters, one little room, roll into summer and autumn in a 20-foot cocoon. When the scenes out the window start to hurt our eyes, find another place to go, one with a better disguise. How many tanks of gas will I burn? How many times will my wheels turn? How many miles? How many miles before my heart is free and my troubles finally tire of following me? I wanna buy a Winnebago, a home on wheels. See, I need a place to go to escape how I feel.
Yes.
What are things that have mass appeal? Two come to mind for me. NASCAR and adult superstores.
You got a NASCAR. I got a ticket. You got a NASCAR. I got a ticket on the way here. You got a flat tire.
9:59, just so you know, just getting it out there.
John Bird, really interesting guy, former professor. He's got a new album called All Your Mistakes, which I love. And it's a little more flourishy than his previous stuff. And ironically, it's getting the most attention, I think.
I thought he was funny and serious and charming and immediately captivating as a person and a performer.
Interesting guy.
What I wouldn't give for just one night in Miss Kitty's place, dancing closer with my best girl, cheek to cheek and face to face. Friday nights when the band gets loosened up, well, I'll cut us a rug, go out to my old truck for some stronger stuff, come back inside and dance the night away in Miss Kitty's place. She helps me out when I've had enough and I shouldn't stay. That's when I tell her I'm sorry. She knows I get excited on the days I get paid. You know that I've been turned around a time or two in this town, but I love to hear the music thump and watch the people sway in Miss Kitty's place. I took a drive-by just last week to Miss Kitty's place. Of course there was nothing left, just a level lot and empty space. I know that things can change and everybody's happy about moving up and on. Was it all in my mind that folks of all kinds got along back in those times? In Miss Kitty's place. What I wouldn't give for just one night. There you go.